Welcome to Adarsh Vidyalaya Maths online class. Today we are going to discuss third chapter Algebra. In this chapter, one important topic, graph of variation. This is in page number 123. In this topic, two types of variation is there. One is a direct variation, another one is a indirect variation. Already we studied in lower class itself using these two variations. But here we study graphical method. How to find the answer using graph. So first one, direct variations. In the direct variations, two objects. If y is directly proportional to x, then we have y equal to kx. Here k is a positive number, that is a constant. So x increases, y also increases, that is a direct variation. Otherwise, x decreases, y also decreases, both in same directions. So x increases means y also increase, y decrease, x also decrease, both are same. X and y are increase or x and y are decrease. That type of variation is direct variation. In this graph, we get a straight line. So direct variation is two variable x and y are increase or decrease, that is a direct variation. Here k is a constant value. This is differ from problem to problem. Next, indirect variation. Here if y is a inversely proportional to x, then we have y equal to k by x, where k is a positive number, that is a constant value. How to find is the indirect variation? Here x is increase, y is decrease. Otherwise, x decrease, y is increase. So x increase, y decrease. That is the indirect variation. Otherwise, x decrease, y increase. So this type of variation is indirect variation. Here in this equation, y equal to k by x, here y equal to kx. These two equations, k is known as the constant of proportionality or proportionality constant. This is a very important topic in graph. Using these two types, we discussed a few problems. Now we discuss example 3.47. Here Varshika drew 6 circles with different size. Draw a graph for the relationship between the diameter and the circumference of each circle as shown in the table, and use it to find the circumference of circle when its diameter is 6 cm. Here Varshika draw different size of circle. The diameter is 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and the circumference is 3.1, 6.2, 9.3, 12.4, 5.5 like that. She draw the circle. The table column also given in this question. Using this, you want to find diameter 6 cm means that circle circumference you want to find. So here the table column given in the examination question paper itself given the table column. Again you want to draw the table column in the graph sheet. So graph sheet you want to draw the table column again. And here diameter consider x, that is mentioned in centimeter. Circumference consider in y axis, that also mentioned in centimeter. So 1 centimeter means that time circumference 3.1, 2 centimeter that time circumference 6.2, 3 centimeter 9.3, 4 centimeter 12.4 centimeter, 5 centimeter 15.5 centimeter. This is the meaning of this graph. So using these two table, we write the points. The points are 1, first write x and y. So 1, 3.1, 2, 6.2, 3, 9.3, 4, 12.4, 5, 15.5. So see the table column. From the table, x increases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is increases. See that y 3.1, 6.2, 9.3, 12.4, 15.5. So y also increases. What is the direct variation? Both increase or decrease. So here x increase, y also increases. Therefore it is a direct variation. So direct variations, what is it? Y equal to kx. Y equal to kx is a direct variation. So implies that, what is the k answer? Write k as it is. Y, this multiplication comes inside divide. So k is equal to y by x. See the tabular column. X answer 1 means y 3.1. So substitute here k is equal to y answer 3.1 by 1. 3.1 by 1 is equal to second one 6.2 by 2 equal to 9.3 by 3 equal to 12.4 by 4 is equal to 15.5 by 5 etc. It's going on. To simplify means what we get? 1 3.1, this one 3.1, 1 3 is 3, 3.1, 4 also 3.1, 5 means 3.1. So all the answers are equal. So 3.1 is the k value. So k is equal to, k is what? Proportionality constant. So the k answer is 3.1. And substitute here k value, y is equal to k answer 3.1 into x. So k answer 3.1 means what we get the equation? Y equal to 3.1 x. So therefore y equal to 3.1 x. So using this table column, we draw a graph. So this one you write in ruled place. This one graph place you consider. Here there is no negative value. So no need to take negative axis. So we consider only positive axis. So here mark the down place. Y axis also no need negative and x also no need negative. So in the graph, this is the graph sheet fully. In the here 1 or 2 lines you leave it and mark y axis. Here also down place you leave it 1 or 2 lines and mark x axis. Here depending on the tabular column you consider the scale. Now we consider scale in x axis 1 cm is equal to 1 unit, y axis 1 cm is equal to 1 unit. So like that you draw. So x axis you mark it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here x axis which one you will take? Diameter or circumference? Diameter. Diameter. So you mention the diameter in centimeter. And y axis circumference. Mention in that y axis place. So here write 1 to up to which number you want to take it, that is your wish. But compulsory we take up to 80. Here 15.5 here 2 or 3 numbers more than you take it. So you mention and mark the points. I hope all of you know how to mark the points. So you mark it 1, 3.1, 1, 3.1, and the next 2, here 1, 3.12, 6.2, next 3, 9.3, 3, 9.3, next 4, 12.4, 4, 12.4, next one 5, 15.5, 5, 15.5. So join this line. Join this line and extend also. Here what you want to find? Diameter is 6 cm. See the diameter plate 6 cm. This one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cm place. What we get? That is 6 cm place. 6, 18.6. Using the graph mean easily identify the values. So 6, 18.6. So this method you find it. Using the scale and mark 6 cm In this line, what we get in y-axis. Using the scale and exactly you mark it. Is it clear? So otherwise you check it in the equation. Y equal to 3.1 is the equation, no? So you check it, our answer is correct or not. Here diameter given, no? So diameter is what value? X value. So x is 6. You substitute y equal to 3.1 into, that is x value 6. Circumference you want to find, that is a y. That is circumference is y. You substitute y is equal to 3.1 into x answer 6. So multiply 6 ones are 6. 6 3s are 18. So y answer is 18.6. So you check in the algebraic method. We get the answer 6, 18.6. So at last we write the answer here. After the equations, you write from the graph. I write here from the graph when diameter is 6 centimeter, the circumference is 18.6 centimeter. This is the result. So this answer right after this equations. At last, this is a straight line, no? This straight line, here mention the equation y equal to 3.1. Yes. This equation mention this straight line. Here direct variation we get the straight line graph. Is it clear? So first one tabular column, after that the points, and is the direct variation or indirect variation. Direct variation means equation y equal to kx and find the k answer. Using the tabular column find the k answer and substitute the given equation y equal to kx. That place substitute the k value means we get y equal to 3.1x. Using this point we take scale value, that is our width. X axis 1 cm, y axis 1 cm or 2 or 3. Depending on the tabular columns, you consider the scale values and then mark properly. Otherwise, you get the wrong answer. So, using the scale, exactly mark the points and find the values. At last, write the result from the graph. Using the graph, you write the result value. The same method, we see one more problem. We discuss example 3.48. A bus is traveling at a uniform speed of 50 km per hour. Draw the distance, time, graph and hence find first one the constant of variation. Using this, you have to find constant of variation, that is the k value. And the second one, how far will it travel in 1.5 hours. So 1.5 hours, which distance covered. So you want to find. Next third one, the time required to cover a distance of 300 km from the graph. So 300 km cover, how much time we take it. So three options you want to find it. So here we consider let x be the time taken in hours. Here distance time want to relationship, distance time relationship want to find it. So x we take time taken in hours. Y we take be the distance travelled in kilometer. In our choice, instead of hours you take minutes also, that is possible. So hours means easily we take the values 1, 2, 3. Minutes mean that is 60, that is a big number. So we take hour. Because here given also kilometer and hour. That's why x we take hour values and y we take kilometer values. So let x be the time taken in hours and y be the distance travelled in kilometer. Before question tabular column given, here tabular column we want to make it. So time taken, that is x in hours, distance that is y in kilometer. So here the speed of 50 km per hour. 1 hour, so here they the bus cover the distance is 50 km. So 1 hour 50 km. Suppose 2 hour means 2 into 50 100. 3 hour means 3 into 50, 150. 4 hour means 4 into 50, 200. So this table column before question given, but this question not given, we only want to make it. So make it carefully. Is it clear? Here given 50 km per hour. So 1 hour 50 km means 2 hour 100, 3 hour 150, 4 hour 200. So x axis we take time, y axis we take distance. So this type of table column you make it, and then write the points. The before questions we write now the same method. Write the points 1, 50, 2, 100, 3, 150, 4, 200. And see the table column. X axis increase and y axis also increase. So it is a direct variation. Both are increase or decrease means that is a direct variation. Therefore in this graph it is a direct variation. Therefore y equal to kx, implies k value y by x. And substitute the table values. K is equal to y value 50 by x value 1. And 100 by 2, 150 by 3, 200 by 4. So what is that? Here 150, 250 answer. 1 3 is 3, 50. 1 4 is 4, 50. So what is the k value? 50. So the proportionality constant is 50. So that is the first one. The constant of variation. So first one, the constant of variation k is 50. Suppose you consider here minutes means that is different value will come. So we consider hour. So that's why constant variation is 50. Next second one, how far it will travel in 1.5 hours. So using the graph we have to find. So before we want to complete the graph. So first in the same method, the last question method, here there is no negative value. So no need to negative side. Only positive side in x axis and then y axis. So in the down place you draw x axis and this place you draw a y axis. In x axis we take time taken in hours and y axis we will take distance in kilometer. In the scale also we see that here 1, 2, 3 given, here 50, 100, 150, 200 like that given. So you mention the scale. In x axis 1 cm is equal to 1 hour. So here time mentioned in hour, that's why you can write 1 hour. In y axis 1 cm is equal to kilometer. 50, 50 you consider, otherwise 100, otherwise 10, 20 like that we consider. That is our base. So in y axis 1 cm is equal to 50 kilometer we take it. And next mark the points. See that 1, 50. In x axis 1, y axis 50. I hope all of you thorough the table how to mark the points. So 1, 50. Here 1, 50. Next one 2, 100. 2, 100. Next one 3, 150. 3, 150. Next one 4, 200. 1, 50, 2, 100, 3, 150, 4, 200. And join these 4 values, 4 points. Extend the line. We get a straight line. Direct variation means the graph is a straight line. So next we see that second option, the distance travelled. How far will it travel in 1 hour? So the distance you want to find. 1.5 hour means that is a x value. So here 1.5 hour, here 2 hour. 1.5 hours means in between. Here where meeting y, that is a 75. So see the graph. 1.5 hours, how much kilometer cover? 75. So from the graph, the distance travelled for 1.5 hours is 75 kilometer. If you have doubt, you check it in this equation. Y equal to 50x. Here substitute y equal to 50x. Here 1.5 hours means which value? Hours is x value. Here x value. So x substitute 1.5. 50 into 1.5 hours is 1.5. So 5 into 1.5, 75. Y is equal to 75 kilometer. So you get the correct answer from the graph also. Next, third one. What is the third option? The time required to cover a distance of 300 kilometer from the graph. 300 kilometer. What is that? Y. So see the 300 kilometer. 300 kilometer. Where means 6. So 6 hours. Here we take 1.5 comma 75. Here 6 comma 300. So the time taken to cover 300 kilometer is, what is that? 6 hours. So again you check with the equation. Here the 300 means y. So y is 300 is equal to 50 into x. What is the x only you want to find? So yes, simplify 300 multiplication 50 comes inside, divide is equal to yes. 0 0 cancel off, x by 6. So x is 6 hours. So if you have doubt means you check in the algebraic method also in rough column. So is it clear? So using the scale more clearly. So at last this is a straight line now. What is the equation of the straight line? Y equal to 50x. So you mention y equal to 50x. So first one our answer. The constant of variation is 50. Second one, how far will it travel in 1.5 hours is 75 kilometer. Third one, the time required to cover a distance of 300 kilometer is 6 hours. Using the graph, we completed 3 options. Is it clear? Any doubt? The direct variation is we get the straight line. So next we see one more problem. Now we discuss example 3.49. A company initially started with 40 workers to complete the work by 150 days. Later, it decided to faster up the work, increasing the number of workers as shown in the below. Here table column given. Number of workers x, number of days y. First we consider 40 workers. 40 workers completed the work by 150 days. And 50 workers 120 days. 60 workers complete the work by 100 days. 75 workers complete the work 80 days. So see the table column. It is a direct variation or indirect variation. Here x is 40, 50, 60, 75. But y is 150, 120, 180. X increasing, y decreasing. That is the first one. Graph the above data and identify the type of variation. What is the type of variation? It is a indirect variation because x increasing, y decreasing. Second one, from the graph find the number of days required to complete the work if the company decides to option for 120 workers. So 120 workers means x given. You have to find a y, number of days. Third one, if the work has to be completed by 30 days, how many workers are required? So 30 days means that is y. So y given, we have to find a x, that is a number of workers. So this last two sum we completed now, that is a direct variation. This one is a indirect variations. We see that how we complete. First draw the tabular column. Number of workers x and number of days y. 40 workers 150 days, 50 workers 120 days, 60 workers 100 days, 75 workers 80 days. So after the tabular column you want to write the points. The points are 40, 150, 50, 120, 60, 100, 75, 80. So after that from the table x increases 40, 50, 60, 75 and y decreases 150, 120, 100, 80. So it is a indirect variation. So first option completed. So indirect variation means what is the equations? Y equal to k by x. Direct means y equal to kx. Indirect means y equal to k by x. So what is the k value? The denominator x comes inside multiplication. So xy equal to k. So k is equal to x into y. X answer 40 into y 150 equal to 50 into 120 equal to 60 into 100 equal to 75 into 80. So k answer 40 into 150 6000, 50 into 120 6000. So all the values are equal. Therefore the proportionality constant k answer is 6000. Therefore equation xy equal to 6000. So that is the equations, required equations xy equal to 6000. From the second options we see the graph and then find the answer. So before that, using this table values, complete the tabular column. Using this tabular column, mark the graph. Before that we take the scale. Here x axis 40, 50, 60, 75 and y axis 150, 120, 100, 80. Our choice is 10 or 20, anything. Now I consider x axis 1 centimeter is equal to 20 worker, because here mentioned worker, and y number of days. So in y axis also I consider 20, 150, 120, 180. So I consider 20 days. So here mark also 20, 40, 60, 80 like that, and here also 20, 40, 50 like that I mentioned. So next mark the points 40, 150, 40, 150, x value 40, y 150, 142, 160. So what is it? 40, 150. Next one 50, 120. So 40 to 60, 50, 120. 50, 120. Third one 60, 100. 60, 100. 60, 100. Next one 75, 80. 75, so in between 60 to 80. 75, 80. 75, 80. So join this. So next one, second option. First option already completed, that is indirect variation. Second option, from the graph the required number of days to complete the work when the company decides to work with 120 workers. Worker is x axis or y axis? X axis 120. So this is the 120 here. Match the x axis. The x axis 120 match to y axis. How many workers? So 120 means how many days? 50 days. 50 days. If you have doubt, you check it in the algebraic method. Here what is the equation? xy equal to 600. xy equal to 6,000. xy equal to 6,000. Here worker is x value. So x 120 into y is equal to 6,000. Y is equal to 6,000 by 120. Simplifying it, 120 is 12, 5 12. So 50. So 50 days. Y answer is 50. So this is 50 days. So 120, 50. Next one. From the graph, the worker has to be completed by 30 days. Days in y axis. So y value 30. The number of workers required. Workers is x we need. So substitute x, y place x value on to find. Y value 30 is equal to 6,000. So x is equal to 6000 by 30. Simplify 1 3 is 3, 2 3 is 200. So x is 200. So y we take 30. Okay, 20 in between place 30. X is 200. So 200 x value 200. So 200 comma y value 30. So and join. So this is a rectangular hyperbola. And extend both the side and write this equation. What is the equation? xy equal to 6000. So any place you mention xy equal to 6000. So if you have doubt in the graph, you check in the algebraic method and then mark the values. So first option what you want to find? What type of variation? That is a indirect variation. Second one, the required number of days to complete the work when company decide to work with 120 workers. So 120 workers complete the work by 50 days. Third option, 30 days using the how many workers? 200. So 200 workers. Is it clear? So before that using algebraic method, now the same questions you apply the graphical method and find the values. Is it clear? Thank you students.